Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Path of Exile. Time to run yet another map, and this time we're gonna run the tier 5 map, Burial Chambers. It has patches of chilled ground, it's completely inhabited by goatmen. It has 2 additional rogue exiles and monsters have a boatload of extra fire resistance. And we're gonna add a sacrifice fragment because we're drowning in the things. And with that, let's enter. Let's see what this one has to offer to us.
Vile fiends hide beneath the peaceful plains.
Interesting. This was not what I was expecting from Burial Chambers. I was expecting something more akin to the crypt rather than the areas leading up to the crypt. This is almost like the graveyard. Also, let's not stand in the patches of chilled ground. It's really not going to be good for us. But, well, we can ignore it when we have the silver flask up, right? Because of heat. Also, don't get stuck behind rocks. Seems like a useful thing to remember. There's a ghost. See if we can corral it and do something useful. Oh, come on, you silly thing. It's really not strongly motivated to do anything. You tormented a thug. And it's dead. Or it's gone, it's not even dead. I tried to give it too much time, but that's always the trade-off with ghosts. Hello, Minara and Monina. Mina. Ooh, interesting. Anarchy's Price. I don't think this was a area drop. I think it might be a specific drop to the exile. Could be for the area as well. I don't have enough information. But full toxic is a bit of a flavor of the moment unique. So you find 13 of these puppies, then you can get yourself full toxic. Trick's probably gonna be in finding 13 of those things. Probably slightly more difficult than you would expect it to be. Because in general, cards have pretty abysmal drop rates. The only ones you ever seem to complete is her mask and the one that gives you 40 scrolls of wisdom. Because literally, I just handed in like 6 stacks of cards and they were indeed only those 2. Okay. Yo. Be slain. So we're gonna try to just circle the outsides first and then we're just gonna work our way in. On the other hand, if this is a semi-enclosed area of the map and dealing with just all the mobs here and moving on might not be a vanity either. Okay, so there are these temple-like structures in here. Ziggurats. Let's portal out, empty our pockets and move on. And then see what we can uncover. This is just a dead end. Also there's something on top. I've only now noticed it. There's something on top of the ziggurat. We need to deal with it, of course. That's only the just thing to do. And indeed, we did clear this area. So there's burial chambers in the burial chambers. It's like an inception. Anyway, let's see what this has to offer. So there's a tomb here. Oh, this is interesting. So this actually has a sub-level. This is not just the boss room. This is actually a sub-level with indeed burial chambers. I like it. Slow-mo jump is a slow-mo. Looked pretty cool. The goat got caught by the temporal change and it was just... That's almost as funny as freezing spiders in mid-air. Oh look, it's her mask. I haven't found one of those before. Oh, in all fairness, it's useful to get your sacrifice fragments. Never the one you want or need, but we'll get them eventually. There's a bit of an eerie glow in this corner. This looks like the kind of bridge where you have to be careful for balrogs. And of course, I find myself wishing for a staff and a pointy hat to do my best Gandalf impression, but don't have that, so we're not gonna do that. It simply wouldn't work. Oh, we have a tomb exit here. And that gets us over here. Oh, whoa. Did they take a page from Talrashia's tombs? If you're missing the reference, Diablo 2, at the end of Act 2, you were in a deserty area that contained 7 tombs. 6 were false tombs, 1 was the true tomb. And if you solved the quest before that, then you would get a hint as to what room marked the true tomb of Talrashia. If you didn't pay attention to that, then you were kind of left to just clear 7 tombs and hope to get lucky, looking for the end boss. I like how if this is indeed just multiple tombs and one of them is the real one, I really like how they did that. I'm impressed. That seems like an upgraded version of what we currently use. Let's bring it along. This is the same area still, isn't it? Or is there a series of tombs we have to go through? I'm just having so many questions and I'm loving it. No, it's a map that doesn't seem utterly predictable. It leaves me wondering, it leaves me guessing, because there's just multiple ways the developers could have done it. And therefore, it's interesting. There's another burial chamber over there.
Exile.
We have a Torah here. So, what do you have?
I have a search.
A pack of vermin heading to the top there. Okay, so we have enclosed or encircled this. This is just an area without any connection to other areas. So it might actually be that there is just a series of exits of areas that just lead further and further. In which case we did miss a little bit earlier on, but for now we're just pushing forward to see what the structure is. More eerie glow. That's too bad this one rolled with Goatman, because I'm very curious to see what normal mobs would have spawned here. If it would be the zombies and skeletons that you would expect, or if they had a more thematic approach. Anyway, we have arrived at the arena, so let's see who the boss is. Is it going to be some kind of Maggot King, or if it's going to be something slightly more Path of Exile-y? Of course, you can help my goats. Let's hide items. Witch of the Cauldron, Alira on steroids. And indeed, there's zombies coming out of the cauldron. That's pretty cool. Oh, she's got exploding corpses, we have to be careful for that. Corpse explosion will kill you. Let's put a totem down. Upside though, we do have some leech. Even if she does explode something, if it's not gonna kill us, we will recover from it. Put the golem up. So far the explosions aren't that impressive. Ah, interesting, she's a soul eater, I missed that bit. So she eats the corpses as well, making her stronger, of course. She did perish. Now all we have to do is mop up the zombies. Okay, that was interesting. Wasn't particularly strong or exciting. Just interesting that he's a soul eater and that zombies kept crawling in. But we just tanked that and it wasn't too big a deal. On the other hand, things continue. And there's more than 50 mobs remaining. Could it be that there's multiple bosses here? We shall see. Okay, we have arrived back at where the portal is, so looks like this is indeed just a map that has a single boss. And we defeated her. But we are back where we started, so we can continue clearing this. That's nice. A bit of a circular design to it. So this is not a design reference to the tombs of Russia. Instead, it's just a tomb. But there are multiple areas. There's that. And I think we're pretty full on items. Let's empty our pockets and keep searching. See what else we'll find. So, we came out of this, right? Yeah, tomb exit. Okay, we have to go to the top there to continue just around the outsides. Ah, here are the mobs I was looking for. The corrupted ones. And we no longer have a tracker. There's 25 mobs. You know what? I'm declaring this one to be done. I was gonna say it's no fun looking for monsters if they are not really marked in any kind of way. Then they just walk onto my screen. That's okay. So then we'll continue with the burial chambers and then through here. And through here. And Tauros over there. Stupid pillar, stop standing in the way. And now Tora is happy. So we didn't find any lore fragments, but we did find a map I haven't played before. So that was fun. And with that, I'm gonna end this episode. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time when we go for the first tier 6 map. Bye bye.